All right, just watch that Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev fight. Great fight. Um, it was pretty much the tale of two halves in a lot of ways. Like I coming into this fight thought that Kovalev would be a formidable opponent, but I really thought that Andre Ward was a better overall boxer and that he would ultimately be victorious. And that's exactly what happened. Sergey has a lot of power. He had a lot of heart. I just think his strategy was a little off. And I don't think he fought with a sense of urgency down the stretch like he should have. I don't know if it was conditioning. I don't know if it was a false sense of security from that initial knockdown. But Andre Ward, to me, just looking at it, I feel like Andre Ward wanted that fight a little bit more. I think he was willing to go that extra mile. And I think the judges at 114 to 113 got the final scorecard correct. It was a razor thin fight, and Andre Ward, he lost the first 4 rounds. There's no way around that. I think it was Max Kellerman that was saying he might have won a third. I had Andre Ward losing all 4 of the first rounds, and then you add to that getting knocked down in the second. That looked bad. I thought the fight was almost over in that second round. Um, One thing I would like to see from Kovalev, a little bit better conditioning. I think he has a power to go after guys a little bit. Like in that second round, it's like a shark. It should have been like a shark smelling blood in the water. He should have just tried to just take him out. And then still have some conditioning. And I understand this isn't an easy thing to do, but still have the conditioning remaining to fight down the stretch. Maybe you try to finish him in the second, and you try to continue that in the third. Maybe you take the fourth and fifth off, and then you come back. But Kovalev, I think the second round was really his window to finish Ward off. And what he did by letting Ward continue to fight is Ward figured out what worked, what didn't work, and he started to implement some of his game plan. And even though Kovalev responded favorably, you're not going to beat Ward at his game. So Ward landed a lot of left hooks. I would like to see more movement from him. I thought his movement today was better than it had been in a couple recent fights. That's one of those things that's been a little different from him since that layoff. But Ward is an elite fighter. And I'm just throwing it out there. I want to see Ward go up against Golovkin next. That's the fight that I want to see. I'm not really into this whole Carl Froch deal. I want to see him versus Golovkin. And the thing about Ward is if you were ranking fighters, Ward is like a 96, Kovalev is like a 94 or 93. So it's not like he's going to kill these guys. He's probably going to edge a lot of them out. Like Golovkin is probably like a 89, 90 fighter. You know, that's going to be a competitive fight. That's not Ward isn't going to go in there and just completely annihilate the guy. But yeah, this was a very entertaining fight. And let me get back to the breakdown real quick. So I had Kovalev winning the first 4 rounds, including the knockout and knockdown in the second. I had Andre Ward winning the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th rounds. I had him winning all those rounds. You could debate one round, maybe two. Maybe you can say what was it was it the ninth or the 10th? You can debate that Andre might have lost that, but I had Andre winning from the 5th round all the way throughout to the 12th round. That guy has the heart of a champion, man. He's phenomenal. Kovalev fought a heck of a fight. He's a solid fighter. He proved to me that, and I already knew this, I think he's more of the real deal than Golovkin. And not that Golovkin isn't the real deal, but Kovalev just, for whatever reason, he doesn't get the respect that I think he deserves. He doesn't get the accolades and the attention that I think he deserves. He's a good fighter. He's interesting. Yeah, he has a lot of power. For whatever reason, people just don't gravitate to him. In a similar sense, you know, you look at Andre Ward, right? He's an undefeated American champion, but he's not really celebrated as such. And that kind of goes off into a different topic a little bit. But I would love to see Andre Ward get more of his just due, be more accepted by the media, more coverage on his fights, because he, by all accounts, is a guy doing the right things, saying the right things, carrying himself in a way that you would want others to model after. even a day. I mean, he got knocked down. You know, people talk about in life, you get knocked down, you get back up. He literally got his butt knocked down today, and he got back up. He kept fighting. Never once did it look like he had any fear or any quit in his eyes, even when he was getting his butt whooped. That's, to me, that's the heart of a champion. That's the heart of a, you know, not a dog, like a literal dog, but like a dog, like a person who's going to go out there and get it. They're not going to let anything stand in their way. Even in the midst of him getting his butt whooped, supreme confidence in himself. Even when I lost confidence, I'm like, oh my gosh, this boy, I don't know how he's going to make it out of this. Man, it was a really good fight. Looking forward to seeing more competitive fights as we go rolling into the new year here. So check the channel. I'm not really sure what direction I'm going to be going. I'm probably going to cover a multitude of things that I'm interested in. Boxing, basketball, politics, race, race in America. Kind of some of the things that are going on in the black community. There's a lot of different things that I'm interested in, and I can, you know, talk about it. What I would love to have is, you know, as my subscribers start to build up, as more people start to watch, I would love to have a dialogue in the comments where, you know, it's more interaction with, it's not just people watching, it's interaction with the people who are viewing the video, and I'm getting their thoughts and opinions as well. So yeah, if you like this analysis, if you want to continue to help give me positive motivation to keep going and trying to get this channel to grow a bit, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it, you know, let your people know, and you know, have a good one.